Hey folks, I'm HP and this is Dr. Pink. Today's topic is crazy guitar secrets, crazy guitar, parenthesis, bass, tapping. So what is this? Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button and also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy, either with the free member account there you can write, comment, ask questions about this tutorial, any other tutorials that really give you detailed answer, or if you want to download tabs and backing tracks to any lessons, you need to make the premium membership upgrade. So what is crazy guitar bass tapping? I've added an octaver to my guitar sound, set on 30%, one octave low, and gives a really punchy. And this is how it's gonna sound. And so on. I'm going to show you how it's done. It's not so hard as it looks like. Of course, it's not for beginners, but the technique itself is a bit complicated because it's quite unusual for you, probably because you never played a melody with your right hand because it is strumming. And that's one of the main problems in this. It's basically piano technique, which is a pretty simple one, I must say. Well, I'm a piano player as well, so for me it's not such a brainer. But I'm going to really show you step by step how you can get into this. And if you don't have an octaver, it's no problem. Just it works the same without octaver. But with an octaver, in this case, you really have a lot of punch in the low frequencies. So I'm going to stick on this one here. And we're only playing on the low 4 strings. So if you want to play it on a bass, it also works, of course. So let's get started. The tune I played was really simple. It was basically A minor to G and from sometimes to F and back. F, G and to A minor. And we're playing only power chords with the left hand. But we're tapping in them. So you see right hand is doing nothing. So what really is effective, you play the bass with it, you just tap it in. And then you, with the ring finger, you tap in 2 strings here on the 7th fret. See? That will be an A5 chord, but you tap it. So the first step to get into this, try to play a simple groove. You play 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. See? Bass first, then the top thing. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then you go to G. Same chord is a G5. Back to A. So that's the main rhythm pattern with the left hand. But it's something additional there, and that's probably a little bit tricky. You have this da, 1, 2, ga da gu da, da ga ga da ga, that one. That you make a, you pull off, and in the same movement you damp it with your index finger when you tap in the bass again. It's really cool. So then the next step will be just try to play this groove. As you see, the right hand still doing nothing, just hanging here like this, a bit nervous because nothing to do. If you can talk while you're playing rhythm, then you're pretty good. Because then you can do it independent. Now we go to F. See, that itself is already cool. Now you still have a one hand free, which you can do. Now you can do really crazy stuff. And that will be, now we add, since we're only playing power chords, we don't know which chords we're playing. It's just A5, G5, F5. So now we need to add a note which defines the chord. And in this case, this one here, the C, here in the 10th fret on the D string. Now we have a A minor chord. If we will move it half step up, it will be an A major, but we want to have a minor. So, and then we move here in the 9th with a in. This will be a G. And the melody. So the melody will be something like this. So you first make the melody. Now you add the left hand. Now comes the cool thing. You play the same melody, but you change the chords, and this totally opens up the tune. So it's not so hard to play till now, because see how it opens up just because you play an F5 here to G. It's really cool. So let's do that again. F. Yeah, so that will be that. Now you probably want to have something additional. A little run here. 10, 12, 10, 12. So you're playing the melody again, but we're adding something too. I mean, probably this is too fast for you. Then you just make it simple, or you got, or just one note. You can play just like this, or if you want to do the faster, it's up to you. You can do both, of course. Depends how fast you are with the right hand. Probably for some of you, this is a really new experience to play melody with your right hand on guitar. Now we're moving to F second time, but now it opens up again, but we don't have a variation on the melody, but now we do. instead of going back down, we're going up. This opens up again. See? So. It's really nice. Good. Now we want to have more building it up more. The trick is we're playing a really simple chord progression, simple melody, and we're adding a little bit of something, and this creates a song, a vibe, and it's all over, and it's really nice. So now we want to, till now we were playing with 3 voices. Voice leading is a very important thing when you play guitar or when you compose. What is voice leading? The voice leading here, these are the chords. So voice leading, so we have 3 voices, bass, middle, I don't know how they're called. But we have three notes, and they should be somehow in the range of one decime. That means maximum this. If you play like this, it sounds a little bit cheesy because the voices are too far out, you know. The distance too far out. So you choose this. See, now we want to add an additional voice. So either we add here the fifth or the octave. We're still in the rule of it. Each voice is not more far away than 1 decime. That will be 10 notes. See? That will be G. Here we have 9, 12. Here we have 10, 14. And F, 7, 10. So if you want to open up, now we make see, now we're just playing the chords above. Yeah, and it really opens up. And that's the way you really create something. It's really simple from the building up. Of course, the technique is not so simple as it might look like. You need to have your left hand really going automatically. And once you have this done, then you can start to be creative here. If not, you have to somehow practice the stuff till it works, and then after a certain time things start to work automatically. So I'm gonna sum up now. Start with the groove. If you want to play a tune now like this, you just start with the groove. Maybe second round. Now melody. Melody again. Open up with the chords. We have one thing additional. Now we open a different. Now we have four voices. the circle is closed. Now we go back down and start something new. And I will go with the same method. Yeah guys, that was how to build up a thing with crazy guitar bass tapping. Build up a really simple thing and start to improvise, start to build up a tension, go from just first groove, then slight melody, variation on chords, then go to 4 voices instead of 3 voices, and then add something more and go back down, and then the whole thing would start again, probably with other variations. But I think this is already enough for you guys. I mean, for some of you this is not possible to play, I know, because the technique is something which a guitar player is not used to do. But if you happen to play piano already, it's not such a thing, because the main problem, the technique itself, is not so hard. The hard thing is that you as a guitar player are not used to use your right hand this way. But I mean, the groove should not be so hard for all of you. Also, the simple melody should not be so hard. But when it gets more complex, then of course some practice work is needed, I must say. I don't want to discourage you. This technique is not for everybody, probably. It needs some practicing, but still it's a really cool add to the guitar playing, you know. I really love the possibility of playing normal stuff, you know. And then switch to the other technique. This like opens up a whole new world, and I must say it's really worth to get into this world. And I will very soon bring more about this technique on my YouTube channel. Probably if you want to join me in there, please subscribe to my channel. Also please join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. For this I don't make tabs, because the software is not made for this kind of, well, I could do it somehow, but it's, you know, the system is simple. If you have any questions or need any advice, go to the HPCrazy Guitar Academy and just go on where you find this tutorial, and you can ask questions there, and I'm gonna be there for you to help you out with this, because I know it's a very special thing, but I must say this is my unique thing in my playing. I did many concerts with this technique, solo concerts, and that's my main thing, beside the normal guitar playing, of course. Stanley Jordan has invented this technique, but he used a different type of tuning, and I know there are stick players out there, you know, instruments with more strings, but I really love to do it on a 6-string guitar, because you can change between this technique and the normal guitar technique, and it's really exciting and brings brand new ideas which you probably never thought about before. So really, if you love this, it needs some patience to learn the technique, but once it's working, it's a really cool thing to do. It just makes whoa like this, opens a big new world. Today I had an octaver on my set, but as I said, it also works without octaver, of course. Just a normal guitar sound works. Maybe some compression on it, because the compression gives you more direct impact on the sound you have here. Yo, one more to say, that's about it. Me and drpink are saying bye to you guys. Subscribe to my channel. Please also make the premium membership upgrade on my channel to support the work I'm doing for you. It's really cheap, I must say, for what you get there. Bye guys.